Hi, how's it going? In this video, I've actually extracted one of the small sectioned modules from our training video. The training video is on how to consistently produce attention lead sales for insurance companies, direct consumer, e-com brands, click to buy, insurance platforms, anything online, even lead generation, and how to actually generate more leads, sales flow through Facebook digital marketing. So in this video, it's a small module from that. If you do want to get the full training, then you can scroll below, get access to that. It's a 30-minute free training which outlines all the information you need to know on at least how to become profitable and where you should be looking to start if you are running Facebook campaigns. If you've got any questions touched on this video, then reach out to me on LinkedIn, which I've left the link below. You can email, again, link below. But this video is basically a section from that module explaining how to go about basically knowing your numbers and knowing all the information about numbers, conversion rates, etc. So without further ado, let's jump into it and hope you find some value from it. So how do you know if you've not mastered this first pillar? How do you know if you've not quite cracked this? Well, you're unsure on your marketing goal, what your actual marketing goal is. You don't have any form of targets in mind. You're unable to speak to your clients' wants and needs. You're lacking clarity in your website and sales metrics. You're always searching for that next sort of best trick or hack service to try and elevate your results. And when you've mastered it, you've mastered it exactly, when you know exactly what your marketing goal is, you know where the targets stand. You have full confidence in knowing how much you need to spend, make and convert to become profitable. And you're also happy to start scaling, to spend more, to get more results. So you're just basically complete peace of mind with where you're looking to go with your marketing plan. So I'm going to break this down into a couple of little steps. The first one is really to identify your goals. And then the second is to identify your targets. And what do I mean by identifying your goals? Well, leads, what it is you're actually aiming for. Are you looking to drive leads? So that may be callback diaries. This may be question quote funnels for you to then outbound to start adding to email campaigns. Maybe you're wanting to drive purchases. Maybe you've got a click to buy system. Maybe you're an insurtech brand and you're actually driving purchases through a sales funnel. Potentially you're wanting calls, awareness. Maybe if you're actually at the stage of where you're already successfully getting many campaigns, leads and purchases, but you just want to grow the awareness. Maybe you've got a form of messaging that you're wanting to push out into customers. You really need to identify exactly what it is your goals are before you start to run these marketing campaigns. And step 2 is to identify your targets. What do I mean by identifying targets? So how many leads per month do you need for this to be seen as a successful campaign? Maybe you've got many leads, but maybe you're just trying to reduce the cost. So, what is the cost per acquisition you're aiming for? Where is the cost per lead going? What do you want to be aiming for? Again, it may be just revenue in. Maybe you've got these click to buy purchases. Maybe you're just wanting to drive, get to a certain level per month. So that will obviously be revenue made, revenue generated for the business. And again, just going back to the awareness campaigns, if it is video views, you may be wanting to push out a certain video for people to see, then it may be a certain amount of views or a certain amount of people looking past or completing a full video view. So it really depends on what it is you're aiming for, what it is the goals are, because that is the step 1 is to identify exactly what it is you want. Without this, you're really going to struggle to complete the rest of the pillars. You're going to really struggle to scale up into something significant. So to give you an example of what a target looks like and how to achieve these targets, how to actually get to them, we sort of like to work backwards. So say you want to make 50,000 in policy sales per month. That's the goal. You've got a revenue goal of generating over 50k in policy sales per month. And on average, each policy is usually worth about £310. So you know that you need, say, 161 sales to hit that revenue number. That's how many sales you need to generate to do that. You also know that every 1 in 5 leads, so maybe these are outbounded leads, maybe these are leads being generated on your click to buy system, 1 in 5 leads are actually sold. So that means you need 805 leads to hit that revenue number. just by numbers, you 805, 1 in 5 sold at that average premium. You're looking at around approximately 50,000 in policy sales from that. So that's an average of 26 leads per day. So after some testing, that you can get leads at an average cost of £5, basically. So after running some campaigns, doing some optimizations, on average, you're looking at £5 per lead. So that means that you need to spend £4,025 approximately to hit 50k in sales. And that's really the importance of knowing the numbers beforehand, because you can work backwards with the metrics you already know to actually achieve these revenue